We good? Is it started? It started. Supposedly it started. Okay, but we're on a 30-second delay, so while we're in this 30-second delay, hi. I'm going to get the chat fixed up just a little bit. I'm going to move that down. I am very unprofessional. We're just doing another kind of casual live stream here. You can see the floor is messy. You can see, like, binders and... What's that? Oh, that's a Infernoble Knight over there. And then you can see Fort Max and Metro over there on the floor. You can see some of my paint stuff over here for painting minis. Something else I do. But we're going to get the chat. Pop out chat. Get that code. Copy. Go back to OBS. Chat. Edit. Where's edit? Where's edit? Transform? No. Cool. Paste that in there. Okay. And there we go. That should be the chat. Oh, hang on. There we go. What is this? That's browser. Okay, that can go away. Chat. Jonathan Barber. Oh my god. Yo, Cal, what's up? I'm not Caleb. You got the wrong one. I'm not Caleb. It has been a minute, Jonathan. It has been a hot minute. What's up, Red Ranger? Welcome to the chat. As per usual, we are on a 30-second delay. So if I don't see your messages immediately, that is why. It's just because it's on a delay. So again, my monitor is... Hang on, sorry, I have some stuff pulled up. Okay, there we go. So, oh, whoa, that's weird. Do you see the chat? You can see, like, my hand through the chat. How did I do that? That is so weird. Should I just leave it like that? Does that bother anyone? No, I'm not Caleb. Wrong one. Gasp. Live with your Discord goblins and I wasn't invited? This shouldn't be live with my Discord goblins. This should have a different... Oh, it has the wrong name. Can I edit this, like, right now? Oh. Oh, I can. This is power unforetold. Exclamation point for victory points, I guess. Dupe. And then gotta put the name in there. There we go. Save. There we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. I hope I fixed it. So, there we go. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find the chat. Cry. Welcome to the chat again, Red Ranger. It's great to see that you're still checking out the lives. That's awesome. So today we're going to be doing some live BEETROOPER testing. I've actually taken the YCS build. I've changed it up a little bit. It's a little bit different. What's up?
So you did fix the name, but no, it's...
Oh, the thumbnail's wrong. Gah! Magic. I'll fix the thumbnail in post. But anyways, we're going to be doing some live BEETROOPER testing. We're going to be taking a look at the build that I have and what I've developed. I'm going to be talking a little bit about why I chose what cards I chose and what led me to those conclusions. I'm also going to be talking about why we no longer play... Can I spawn it from my desk? Is it over here? It's not over here. I'm going to be talking a little bit about why we don't play Scout Buggy anymore, which now I'm a little concerned. Why we don't play Scout Buggy anymore, which... there you go. It was Sai, yeah. But people on the internet call me Nod. My old Smash tag. Which, if you don't know, real quick, if you don't know where Nod comes from, I used to be a state-ranked Smash player in the state that I'm in, and my tag was 90D, which was shortened, essentially. It was spoken as Nod, so instead of it being 9-odd, it was Nod. So that's where the Nod in Nod Lammers comes from. But yeah, we're going to be taking a look at BEETROOPERs and just talking a little bit about that and showing off some test hands. I also have a couple different Transformers like I had last time. This time I got some pretty neat ones. This is Road Trap and Battle Slash. They're pretty cool. I have them, so we'll take a look at them. Just, again, because I like showing off my Transformers in between the test hands and whatnot. So I'm going to tilt the camera down and we're going to get started. Again, another more casual stream, just kind of hanging out, jamming. As always, do let me know if something is off or something is slow. I always like knowing because, like I said, I put a 30-second delay on my streams specifically because that seems to work out better. It gives me a better connection. So just let me know. All right. Panning down. Let's see, is that... Oh, that's almost good enough. Do. This is the fun part of the stream. Figuring out where everything goes. Oh. Oh my God, is my camera straight? Is my camera straight? Oh boy. There we go. Let me know if the stream chat's bothering anyone, if that location. I just think it's funny to have it just hanging out right there. So let me pull that up on my stream. All right, cool. Let's do some test hands. You can see I am playing a different extra deck. Real quick, I will show off my extra because I have to sort it. So I have a couple tokens. These are just Charmer tokens. And then we have 1, 2. Where's the other one? And there should be... Oh, there's not 3 of this. I have 2 of this guy, which I think is proper moving forward. What do you think of my MMPR stuff? Oh, the stuff you posted in the Discord? I thought that was really cool. I thought it was really... your Dragon Zord is actually in really good shape for how old that one is, especially if it's an original 90s one. So we're playing 2 Armor Horn, and I'd be terrible if I didn't admit to playing 3 Atlas, because I'm bad. So unlike the YCS build, and this also is just kind of like the way my locals and the way that the Discord is right now and who I play against in the Discord, and who I play against IRL, they have a hard time outing Atlas. So I've kind of focused my build on him, to a degree. It still does the normal stuff going first, but then it does tend to pop out in Atlas. And with how quickly my Atlases have been getting outed, I like being able to play multiples, but there's some stuff about him that we'll talk about later. And then 1 and 2, you can play one of this if you have access code. What about streaming? Error, YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain streaming. Will experience buffering. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. But I'm trying. I'm trying, okay. So there we go. Let me pull back up the stream. So 2 of those, and then I'm playing 2 Seraphims, just because Seraphim is really good. You could honestly play 1. Like, you could play one of this if you have other stuff. And then 1 Shinobi Hagakuramino. He's pretty alright. And the last bug card I'm playing... Not bug card. Oops. The last bug card I'm playing is Cicada King. Cicada King is... In the extra deck, you almost don't need it anymore without Scout Buggy, though. Like, I think if you don't play Scout Buggy, you don't play this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we play Vert for 12, 13, 14, and 15. So Avermax should be access code, and Almirage is Almirage. This card is insane. This is what lets you go into Vert. It's a really good stuff. I was so lucky I was able to find the Dragon Zord 100% complete. Dude, true, for real. Especially if that's like an OG one. Like, that's a good score, bro. But yeah, Almirage is really good, and I'll show that off in the combos. How good he is. But aside from that, that is what we have. So we're gonna stack those all up. Set that off to the side. My deck isn't sorted because I knew I was gonna be doing test hands. And I'll show you some basic combos and whatnot with this. Just moving forward. I'll show you the basic one if I open it. I know it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Related. Were you looking forward to Halo Infinite? No, because I don't own an Xbox. I was not looking forward to Halo Infinite because I don't have an Xbox. But also, I don't really keep up with video games. So, like, the newest games I've played, real quick, before doing test hands, the newest video game I've played is God of War for PS4 that came out in 2018. Before that, I played Spider-Man for PS4. And then I just remembered I had Doom from 2016. So I need to play Doom, the new one. I need to play through that. And yeah, so I'll probably pick up Doom Eternal and just at some point. And I definitely want to get God of War Ragnarok. I'm excited for that now because the new God of War was amazing. But no, I don't really know anything about Halo Infinite, and I'm a PlayStation guy, so I just haven't. Cardcast loves Halo Infinite, though. He's been talking about it in the Discord. So if you were to want to chat with anyone or play with anyone, YouTube didn't send through my joke about your camera being hetero. That's funny. Mike, I think it's because it's a live stream thing. I think it blocks quote-unquote offensive things. So we're going to start off. Effect Veiler, Flying Sting, Sting Lancer. This is not a great hand. Was this the top card or is this let's find out. None of this is great. None of this is great. I'm going to put it back and we're going to pretend like no one saw this, all right? We're just going to boop. We're just going to pretend. All right? All right. Oh, look, we opened both You again. There's only 2 of you. How'd you get here? So just a little quick theory thing about BEETROOPERs, a little bug theory for you. Twinbow is terrible. Twinbow is really bad because he locks you into Insect. Like, so he's really good because he just special summons himself. But if you do that, it does lock you into Insects for the rest of the turn from the extra deck. Pin is a much better extender because he just summons himself and does burn damage, which is also really nice. But then there's also another extender called Assault Roller, which I've been leaning towards, and if I do the combo, I'll show it to you. So with this combo, what we're going to do here, because we hard drew the Fusion Destiny, what we're going to do is we can actually start baiting stuff with like Pin and Twinbow, but we can actually normal summon Twinbow here, and then special summon the Pin, and then do the burn. We can link for Almirage if you wanted to, but we won't right now. Instead, we can link for Vert, and we can bait like whatever interaction they have here. Just because, like, so if you really wanted to, you could just bait the deal right here, and then just hard activate the Fusion Destiny, and then we'll just dump. So I'm really bad, and I don't feel like digging for a dasher. So my dasher is a Plasma. But also, in this case, Plasma is really cool because you can straight up just summon that in this deck. Because if you draw this, you can straight up just summon it, and that's fine. BEETROOPER spit out enough materials that you can just do that. So we'll dump those now that they've wasted their interaction, and we can just put DPE here. And so what this gives us essentially with this board is we have Sting Lancer, who on summon will search us the counter trap, but also his summoning condition is that he gets to put back a card in their graveyard, which is really, really nice. So we're able to do that. But hopefully we can get a better, more combo-centric hand where I can show you what bugs can actually do. Can we get a Sting, the Poison, or a Rezo? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a terrible hand. That's both Descents. That's technically combo if you really want to push it, but... Are you just not going to give me good hands today? Like, this is how bugs work. Like, I'll pick them up, and then the second I want to do... Okay, see, here's a great hand. This is an amazing hand, because this lets us chain block. This is fantastic. All right, so... The first thing we're going to do here, I'll show you a combo. So this is another really good extender. This one's also really good because it lets you chain block. You're checking a couple things. Cool. Come here. So what this lets us do, and especially this will give us another negate, which is really nice. So you're going to normal summon the Sting, and on normal summon, his effect will activate, but will also trigger the Scale Bomber, because if a bug monster is normal or specialed, this card gets to special summon itself. So that lets you chain block the Sting. And even if not, we have even if they Veiler it, we have Imperm. Or not Imperm, we have Called By. So Sting will go off, and that'll search us. And this is the reason I had to put a card back. Like, I was testing around, like I was just thinking about it this morning, and I was like, oh, for like combo extension, you really want, where is he? You want the Arbalest, because of how it interacts, and it's a debris dragon. It just gets you stuff back. But right here, we can actually go for a couple different things. We're obviously not locked into insects, so we can go into Vert, but we're not going to. We're going to hard make it because we opened Fusion Destiny, so we're just going to wait. We're going to link for Armor Horn, and so here's where like bad players are going to imperm this, which will turn off its ability, and we can just then at that point we can just hard make the Fusion Destiny. But if it goes through, that's fine, and we'll normal summon Arbalest, which will bring us back the Sting. Sting won't search. We're going to link these two away for Pica Finalia. Pica Finalia effect. And again, like at this point, this also doesn't matter. Like, because now we're at the point where we can make Atlas, and that's perfectly fine. So we're going to activate Pica Finalia, discarding Scale Bomber. And once we get to Atlas, like, it's just game over. Like we can just essentially do whatever we want there. We're going to equip Rezo, which Rezo is the best bug, because he's not once per turn. That's what makes him so good. So we're going to equip Rezo to Armor Horn, and then we're going to target 3 insects in our graveyard and shuffle them back to draw 1. So we'll target, and we want to leave Sting because Sting is a negate. Sting is a imperm by tributing a chat member. So like if I tribute Cardcast or Red Ranger, Sting will target and negate 1 card on the field, which is pretty cool. 1 monster on the field. So we'll shuffle up. And Cyber Dragon Infinity. Infinite. What are you talking about Cyber Dragon Infinity for? So then we'll draw. Cool, we drew the bad extender. So now what we'll do is we will link for Atlas. I'm just going to toss my tokens like over there. So we're going to link for Atlas, the best bug. Atlas is really cool. This will trigger Rezo. Anytime Rezo is sent from field to grave, you can send 1 chat member to grave. And then, or no, you get to add 1 level 5 or higher chat member from deck to hand. So we're going to add, so there's a couple things we can add here. We can either go for Doom Dozer, or we can go for Sting Lancer, which Sting Lancer is pretty cool. We are probably going to go for the Sting just because we can get stuff back off of it. So, and we can interrupt the opponent with it. So we're going to add Sting, and also, actually, hang on, let me check something real quick. Oh, cool. He can tribute himself. That's really cool. So now here's the deal where if you had something else, you would go for something else here. So like if we had to make Vert, we would go for Doom Dozer, because we're going to special summon the Sting Lancer off of this anyways and get that counter trap. But because we have the Fusion Destiny in our hand, we don't have to make Vert, so we can just keep going. But, oh wait, no, we still have to get this off the field. So we're going to go for the Armor Horn play here. And we're going to sack all, we're going to banish these 3, the Sting, the Pico, and the Rezo, which sucks, to special summon the Armor Horn. That'll trigger Rezo. So Rezo got banished, and now we can dump 1 chat member to grave. And we're going to dump Goki Pole. And then Goki Pole will trigger, letting us add any level 4 bug from our deck to our hand. Earth Insect, I believe, specifically. And this is where we get Retaliating Sea. So now we've searched both of these, which is really cool. Like, that's, like, super dope. I've realized, like, I have no clue how to resolve Fusion Destiny here. And that's my own fault. We're going to activate Atlas, tributing Armor Horn, and we're just going to go for the other Sting Lancer, the second copy. I guess we could go for Assault Roller. Oh, wait, hang on. I figured it out. I figured it out. Hang on. I'm good. So you can tribute Atlas for himself if you really wanted to, but we're going to go for Sting Lancer. Because the one in our hand is going to be used as an interrupt, right? Which is perfectly fine. That's what we want it to do. Okay. That's what we want it to do. Let me pull back up chat. I accidentally shrank it. Cardcast, what do you mean by Cyber Dragon Infinity? I don't get it. Then Sting Lancer will trigger now that it's special summoned, and that will get us the counter trap, the B-Trooper Flying Sting. And so now, and you've seen that we've added all 3 of these cards from our deck to our hand, which is pretty crazy. We've done a lot of stuff with this. So now what we can do is we can either link into another copy of Pica Finalia, or we can go for what's it called? The Hagakuramino. It does suck that we can't go for Papillion. It would be really nice to go for Papillion. Although, actually, if you leave the Armor Horn here and you tribute the Atlas for its own effect and summon this, then you can go for Papillion and revive the Goki Pole, which is kind of neat during your opponent's turn, which will get you another search if it dies. Like, that's just another thing you can do. But we're just going to link these 2 together. Not for Pico. We're just going to go for Hagakuramino, and then we'll just summon the other thing underneath it. Because the only thing that this requires us to have is a Beat Trooper monster, which we're going to put on the board with, like, once they send something to the grave, we can put this on the board and then have a monster negate. But it also, like, doesn't really matter because we'll have a Fusion Destiny as well and a Retaliating Sea in hand. So if they hard do the Fusion Destiny, we can put this out as well. So what we're going to do here now is we will drop the Fusion Destiny. It's just really difficult to keep a B-Trooper on board. Like, if you do summon the Assault Roller, you can put the B-Trooper on board and just have it, but then you won't have the counter trap. So the point is still, like, just, like, non-existent there. The only bad part about this is that you've now sunk a monster that was, like, invincible into a 1000 attacker. So, like, that's the bad part about this. The upside is that you have all these 3 searchable resources that you can just get through your combo by doing, like, the most basic version of the combo. We'll put Phoenix right there. You can put him under Kuramino, because Kuramino does have, like, an effect or something like that. It does do with stuff like that. And then we'll set the Flying Sting, leaving us with 4 cards in our hand. And in this scenario, we would set the Called By just because. And now our target to put back to the bottom of our deck would... this is banished. Would either be Goki Pole, so we could reuse it off of another Resonance Insect, or Atlas. It would just be one of those 2. You could also put back the other Sting Lancer if you really want to recycle it and get them in a loop, which is completely possible. You can also start looping them. You can start looping them by banishing both. Like, after you've run out of both, you can banish both off of a Armor Horn and then shuffle them back with a Neptune. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is generally the end board is like this. So you're mainly setting up to play on your opponent's turn here. And this is really devastating against meta, like this kind of thing. So what I'll show you next is the general bug combo, which just ends you with, like, more bug stuff and lets you set up playing that, where you're doing more of a bug control thing instead of just, like, DPE, which is also just as good. Like, if you're going at Striker, I would argue that summoning Atlas and doing bug control is better, even though they don't really have a way to stop spell effects. Atlas is still such a, like, important card because he can't be targeted or destroyed. Like him in the Sky Striker matchup is, like, invaluable. Hey, Goki Pole. That's okay, though, because Goki Pole can sometimes be a starter if we have an extender, and we don't. He is 1,000, which is nice. Maybe we can do this. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I actually, with this hand, we would literally just make Vert, and do that. Like, there's not a lot we can do here. We get a Rezo search, but... Shadow of the Moon 87. Hey, Invoke, just want to drop in and say hello. Also, do you think that B-Troopers need a reprint because of Scout Buggies and the new one in Bode? They just came out. B-Troopers literally just came out. Like, they're super new. So what, Burst of Destiny has B-Trooper stuff in it, and then the set before that, what was that one? So it was Burst of Destiny. Where is it? I know I have a box for it. Not Lightning. Was it? Hang on. What set are you from? Donna Majesty. I don't have a box for Donna Majesty. That's crazy. But like these just came out. No, I don't think that they need a reprint. I think that they're I think that they're fine. Are they expensive now? Are BEETROOPERs like super expensive? Let's find out. TCG player. Let's find out. I missed a call from James. It's okay though. I'm streaming. If he wants to get a hold of me, he knows how. Hey James, you should join my stream. BEETROOPER. This is the real content right here. Me searching BEETROOPER on TCG player while I stream. Scout Buggy. I actually don't play Scout Buggy. A lot of players are switching out of Scout Buggy. Neptune is a few cents. Descent is a few cents. Armor Horn is a few cents. Hercules is a few cents. Where's the money? How much? Okay, hang on. Market high to low. Here we go. So Scout Buggy, the ultra rares are market price $25. Hey Lamau, I got 2 of those. I have 2 of the ultras. That's pretty cool. The secret rare Scout Buggies are like $10. That's fine. Every deck has that, especially that you don't even play Scout Buggy anymore. Sting Lancer is almost $4. That's fine. That's perfectly fine for an old ultra. Atlases are $3. And those are the only money cards in the whole deck. This deck is dirt cheap. How much are Resonance Insects? Are Resonance Insects expensive? Is that why? Resonance, Insect. The super rare is $1 to $2, and the commons are $2. That's not terrible. They were like 10 cents, which is kind of insane. That means this card has like gone up by 200%. Most of them cheap, but it's just a few ones that are a little overpriced. So because of the YCS list, a lot of people have started cutting Scout Buggy from their variant, which is fine because like Scout Buggy is kind of terrible now that like we look at him. Like he's not very good in terms of just getting you advantage because what does it say? You cannot special summon monsters have insect monsters while he's on the field. That's the big reason he's kind of bad. And then I've actually been testing around and thinking because like if you open Resonance Insect, right? I'll just show this off. If you open Resonance Insect and Assault Roller, right? I actually think Assault Roller is really good, and I think he might be a potential 3 of just because of this, and I'll show you. So if you open these 2 cards and just like if you just have these 2, you can go Resonance Insect, Normal Summon, Link Away, and that gets you Almirage because you're not locked into Bug yet. So Almirage, Resonance Insect effect to add. Who do we add here? You can either add Sting, or you can add Neptune, or Doomdozer. Where's Neptune? Neptune! Where you at? Neptune. So you could add any one of these 3 cards, right? They were higher before. I'll have to go check it out then. Thanks. No problem, dude. BEETROOPERs are hype, man. BEETROOPERs are really good. So then we'll Assault Roller banishing the Rezo, summoning that. Rezo will get us the search for any one of these 3 cards. And then we can just link these 2 together for either Hagakuramino or Vert. And then that's DPE. And that's like what the big combo that people are doing right now is. So like that gets you the Sting Lancer, which you want because that'll shuffle this back, and DPE. Like, so like that's something you can do. And that's the one that I recommend doing. I do hope insects get their own Link 1. Like it'd be really nice if insects could get a Link 1. Hopefully the OCG will give us that one. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. So like you know how like the TCG doesn't always get all of the OCG cards? I would not be surprised if the OCG didn't get the BEETROOPER because they have Max C over there, and this deck I feel like how good it already is over here, which is a pretty decent little deck. Giving this deck Max C, let alone 3 of them, would be pretty insane. So and I know like that was just a pretty basic Vert combo, but at the same time, like if you have any other extenders or any other way to like continue playing, like that's insane. Like you can keep just popping off and doing more stuff. But yeah, that's the basic Vert, and that's like how this deck has been moving towards since the YCS build. what do you think? What do you think of Flunder? I've never played against Flunder, so I have no opinion of it. If it does, okay, so if Flunderies, I will state my opinion on like the Beast family decks, as people are calling them. So like Tri-Brigade, the Tri-Brigade, Lyrilusk, Flunderies, Melfi, Harpy, that genre that people are playing. Anything that basically like pops out that Link 4? Is it a Link 4 Samorg or is it a Link 3? One of those. The big Samorg Link. And then it summons the Storm Barrier, the Barrier of the Stormwinds. I don't care. Like, you're giving, and then, like, so first of all, you're giving Lyrilusks 6, like, now they have 6 Dark Rulers and they can play Droplets. That's cool. You're giving them a Pot of Greed. That's fair. Like, no other typing has a Pot of Greed as far as machines do, but it's terrible. I think there might be one other one, like Pendulum. The Pendulum mechanic kind of has a Pot of Greed, and Numbers have a Pot of Greed. But, like, why couldn't you give that to, like, a typing that has no support, like Reptile? Like, even when we got quote-unquote good Reptiles in the form of Odactic, like, they didn't do anything. But, so Flunder is just another one of those decks that just pops out of some morgue. Like, sure, whatever. I don't care. I'm tired of seeing that kind of stuff. I'm in the camp that I'm fed up with generic boss monsters. So like stuff like DPE, like Dragoon, like what else is a generic boss monster? Zeus. Zeus is a fairly generic boss monster. Who else? Did you see that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Official YouTube seconded the Marvel Studios video of Zemo dancing by posting 1 hour of Taya Gardner kicking ass at Dance Dance from that one filler arc with Johnny Steps? Was the Johnny Steps episode a filler arc? I thought it was just one episode. And no, I didn't see that. That's funny, though. I'm glad that whoever's in charge of the Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube did that. That's hilarious. Isn't Taya is wearing her Dark Side of Dimensions costume in that clip too, isn't she? That's like where she has like the yellow cutoff sweater, right? It's like the yellow little half turtleneck sweater. Anyway, since we're at a break point, we'll talk about a Transformer, which is usually when like people start dipping out. This is a helicopter. He's pretty cool. I'm not going to talk too much about him. I'm just going to kind of transform him and show him off real quick because he's pretty cool. Just because he's a cute little helicopter transformer. And then this comes up. But no, I haven't seen that. I'm pretty sure that was just one episode, but I might be wrong. And I'm pretty sure she's wearing her Dark Side of Dimensions costume, which is like Taya's best costume in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I don't know. That's just my favorite Taya costume is the yellow cutoff sweater. I think it looks good. Flip these around, flip those around. Fold out the arms like so. These come forward like this. If you could pick an archetype to get more support, what would you like to see and what new cards would you like? Synchro, Link, Xyz, etc. There's a lot of decks that I think deserve support. If you had asked me this about 3 months ago, I would have easily said Speedroid. I think Speedroid deserves all the support in the world. But nowadays, honestly, I kind of want Mutants to get more support. I would like to see that deck actually get what it needs. The OCG is doing a really good job at giving them... There he is. He's a neat little guy. This is Battle Slash. He's pretty cool. Has a little rotor blade on one of his arms. Very classic Transformer. Just having that rotor blade right there. He's a bad guy. He's a Decepticon. But yeah, Mutants would be a good pick. And they could use some more fusions, like some lower tier fusions, I think. Maybe a Link monster. But honestly, they just need some like spells and traps that do stuff whenever they get banished. Like that's the big thing that deck was missing. Because of like their requirement. Like you just need it, like you put so much advantage into or so much effort into getting that stuff, and then it would get banished and it just didn't do anything, which is why like people played it with Thunder Dragon. I think Mutant was a real big missed opportunity in terms of decks, and I would like to see that deck kind of get the love it deserves. Because I actually really was excited for mutants, and I feel bad that I bought the entire deck. I got it. Like when sneak peek happened for it, and it just, oh my god. Another deck I really would like to see kind of come to fruition, and I think that it was really close to greatness, was Tenyi. And now that Sword Soul's out, I don't want to say Tenyi, because I'm doing my ban list predictions video probably tomorrow or Sunday. I'm going to be recording that. And one of the clips, one of the cards I'm hitting is a Tenyi card. So one of the cards I want hit is a Tenyi card. So I think another answer is BEETROOPER. I've been on a big... Oh, you know what? Evil Twins. I would like Evil Twins. Yo, love bug testing. Yeah, man. Live bugs testing. Yep. Another deck. Do I see Cards Hat's handsome mug in the thumbnail? He's going to get switched out because that thumbnail needs changed. But yeah, I'd like to see like one more Evil Twin card. And it really sucks because like they just gave not Evil Twins. They just revealed the next TCG exclusive archetype. They revealed one card from it, and it was called Geek Boy, which is straight up like a panty and stocking reference. So like it's straight up a reference to them, but it's not an Evil Twin card. So why would you call it Geek Boy? Because they totally could have called it like Evil Twins Geek Boy or Live Twins Geek Boy and had it special summon itself if you control a Kiss Kill or a Lilla, and then maybe do something in the graveyard. Like maybe if it's in the graveyard, you can banish it to revive a twin as a quick effect. That'd be super cool. But no, they didn't. They never. I hope Evil Twins get a brief, is what I'm saying. I hope they make a brief to go with Evil Twins. That's what I would like to see, and then maybe a I don't think Brief needs a link. He's fine. Brief is kind of a loser. That's kind of what the whole show is about, except until the end. What's up, baby? Oh, okay. You just want to hang out in here? You want to go sit in your spot? By your books? You want to go read a book? Mio just walked in. She's hanging out because it's storming outside. And she has a little spot over in this room where she has like a little spot next to her bookshelf where she has all her books and Mandalorian knickknacks. So she has like a little chair, not a little chair, but she has like a little pillow and a blanket over there. So she's hanging out. Let's do another test hand. Should we break out Evil Twins? Should we surprise everyone with an Evil Twin test hand? What's the chat's consensus? Should we do since I brought them up, should we show them off a little bit? But yeah, to answer your question, Shadow Moon, I'd probably give either Bugs or Evil Twins a little bit more support. I'd definitely give Evil Twins a brief, and maybe something else. What's up?
The Witcher has more episodes, and Aggressive has more episodes, and Lost in Space has more episodes, and we still need to finish Bones. What do you want to watch?
Oh my god. Probably Agretsuko. We should probably watch that. Agretsuko, the working man's Hello Kitty. Do you want to say hi on stream? Do you want me to tilt up the camera and you can say hi?
No, I don't want to be on camera.
Whoop. There's me. I'll just pan up my face since I'm waiting to hear what you guys want. If we should do some impromptu Evil Twin hands to break up the bugs.
Speed droids.
That's not fair. You're here. All right, this storm is kind of killing me. I don't go outside too much, but now I can't even do it if I wanted to. Fair. Factual, dude.
When the weather takes away your rights.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, speaking of, I even have the...
Oh, by the way, it's going to take a while for them to even know that you asked a question.
Yeah.
Your stream's super behind.
Is it like behind?
It's super behind. It's going to take a while for them to
Let me see.
know that you asked a question.
Let me pull it up on my phone and see how bad it is. I'm ready for it to just be terrible. Mutant had me so hyped. Thunder Dragon was a lot of fun, but not great. Oh, people are talking about mutants in the...
They said Agretsuko.
Agretsuko is so cool. Agretsuko is super cool. Alright, let's see this. Oh, it is a bit back.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a little ways away. I'll do an Evil Twin. I'll do a quick Evil Twin test hand. Meow. There we go. Alright. We'll set bugs off to the side for a second. What? Lightning? Was it lightning?
Yeah.
All right. We'll do a quick Evil Twin test hand. I'm actually thinking about moving my Evil Twins into a new deck box. Even though Mio made this one for me. She made me this one, and it's super cool. It is faded out. It's fading pretty bad. I'm thinking about moving them either into my Alice in Wonderland deck box that I got, which has this beautiful Alice Tampo back in there, which is super cool. I love this design. Do you think we have too much legacy support? I get that it's an easy way for Konami to make money, but I feel like we always get reprints and reboots of the same stuff. Here's the thing. I think we have too many archetypes, bro. Like, I think we have too many archetypes, and I think there's too much filler. By the way, Beast Wars was better? Nah, bro. Okay, so now that you've mentioned my obsession, you want to talk. The Beast Wars was not better. Headmasters, where is it? Headmasters is where it's at. Those things are so much fun. I have not had fun with like toys in a long time until I got those Headmasters over there. Those are some of the most fun things. And you want to talk about fun? This guy, where is he? Let me grab. This is my favorite figure ever. This is one of my favorite. Do Evil Twins actually do test hands? Yeah, they do. This is my favorite Transformers character ever. This is Whoa, Jesus! That was loud. That was a loud thunder. Oh my god. This is my favorite character ever because he does one thing. So you can see he's like an Autobot right here. He's super cool. He's an Autobot. If I take him off screen for a second and I flip a couple things around and I tilt this and I fold this and I move these and I move these and I turn him around and I give him back his gun. No, he's a Decepticon. Where? Oh, there he is. Now he's a bad guy. Look at that. That's so cool. How can you not love that? That is amazing. I paid way too much for this, but I love him. He's my favorite character. 1987 was the best year for Transformers. You cannot change my mind. Dinosaur Megatron could destroy G1 Megatron. G1 Megatron conquered an entire planet. Beast Wars Megatron had a hard time killing a monkey. What are you on about, bro? What are you on about? Galvatron could wreck Beast Megatron. Is Galvatron? Can you see Galvatron up there? Where's Galvy? There's Galvatron. There he is. I actually do have a couple Beast Wars characters on my shelf, though. I love Beast Wars as a kid. Transformers Armada was the best. Armada is really good. Armada Starscream specifically is a really cool design. Put this guy back. Oh. Just slam my expensive toys everywhere. Where's my Beast Wars guy? Where is he? Where's Shadow Panther? Is this Shadow Panther? There he is. This is the only Beast figure I have in my collection. Mine was always Hound. Oh, Hound is super cool. I was actually going to pick him up recently. This is the only Beast figure I have in my collection. It's Kingdom Shadow Panther. He's okay. I bought him because he looked cool. I thought he looked cool, and I wanted to see what the Cheetor mold was. So, he's alright. I kept him, so. He can hang out. He can stay on the desk for now. Go over there, Shadow Panther. Alright, test hand time. I've talked enough. I've talked enough about stuff on my shelf. I didn't think I'd actually have real Transformers fans in my chat. Give Mio a hug, real quick. You good, Beanie? You want to come sit over here? You want to come sit next to me? Okay. Why don't you get your blanket? Bring your blanket pillow over here and come sit next to me. We'll do a quick Evil Twin test hand. I love Evil Twins. But yeah, like I was saying, I think there's too much filler, and I think there's too many archetypes in general. So like I feel like Konami should actually make more legacy support in a way, but not for decks like Dark Magician and Blue Eyes. Like, I think those decks have way too much legacy support. I think Heroes have way too much legacy support. I don't care if they're all different. They have too much. I feel like decks like Phantasm Spiral and Chemicritter and Digital Bug and Triamid and what's another loser archetype from when I was younger? Oh man, and Subterror in a sense. Like I feel like it has Subterror rolled around enough. Cosmo needs some legacy support, I could feel. Amazement. Like they did the two Amazement support cards and they just dropped it. Like I feel, hey, my collector's rare. So I just feel like it's time to kind of touch up some of those decks. Like Plunder could use a little bit more. Stop taking my cards. Beanie, you can't take my cards. It's bad. Do you want a Transformer? Oh, you want a cube? You want the fidget cube? I have a fidget cube I keep on my desk. All right, let's do a test hand. Do. This is my new Evil Twin build, actually. So let's see. Ash, that one, this thing, that thing, and this one. Oh, hey, that's full combo at least. That's super full combo right there. And if we get stopped at any point, we're fine. So, Crystal Beast needs more support. Crystal Beast does. Real talk. We're going to normal. We're going to special. That's an inherent, by the way. That's really nice. Inherent. I'm a judge and I'm saying things like that. God, I need to hold myself to a higher standard. Gonna go pink. Pink. Bring back the blue. Link for blue. Blue. Bring back the pink. Draw a card. Oh, that's nice. Not terrible. Like, I think the design, don't get me wrong. Hang on. Let me be clear here. The designs, god awful. The designs are terrible. But the story itself and kind of like what it's about is a little interesting because it's like the high evolution of Transformers. But overall, yeah, it's pretty bad. Like the design and the animation is really hard to get past. We'll link again. We're just gonna link these girls away for Big Girl, for Sunny Snitch. And then we will set Cross out, set Strike, and then we have Ash in hand. So, like, this is a pretty standard Evil Twin board right here. That's pretty normal. Because your whole goal is just to make that now. Like, you literally just make this, and then, like, you set stuff and pass. And we have Frost Engrave, which is really good. Like, you always want Frost Engrave. I've actually cut Lila Treat down to 1. I find that I never want to draw her. And I kept drawing her, like, in multiples at 2. So I was like, okay, that needs to stop. So I cut her to 1. As a true Yu-Gi-Oh player, I cut the card I saw too much. That's unfortunate that we opened both Kiss Kills. Because you never want to do that. And this is why I'm saying, like, they should do like a brief. If you know the show Panty and Stocking, then you know who I'm talking about. Brief is the guy who looks like a Ghostbuster, and they call Geek Boy throughout the entire show. And it'd be really nice if they would have made one for Evil Twins, just another level 2 like Earth monster. Like he could have been like an Earth Psychic, and he